everyone, I'm Amena and welcome back, explorers, to my vlog. Also, if you happen to be new here or are a repeat visitor, be welcome. Be sure to also look at the description below for all credits given. And with that said, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Okay, so obviously Christmas Day will soon be here. And yeah, there's also Christmas Eve. But I figured I would take the time. Well, you already know. I was going to talk about another royal Christmas movie. So, the movie I want to talk about this time is A Prince for Christmas. And yes, you can also find this one on YouTube, uh, at least for now. And I will be sure to put a link in the description below. So be sure to watch it if you have a chance. So, uh, this is interesting, kind of, sort of. Okay, so there's a waitress, or is she a waitress? I don't know. It describes her as a waitress, but I feel like maybe she owns the restaurant that she is part of or whatever. Anyway, it starts out with some guy, possibly her boyfriend, wanting to uh, move things up and keep her in the town they're in. But the waitress doesn't want to do that. And uh, basically, the boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, the yeah, he's a used car salesman. We'll just call him that, car salesman. And he's horrible. But that's just my opinion. You're gonna have to watch the movie and decide for yourself. But so many things happen, and yeah. Either way, what is it with these uh royal Christmas movies that have parents who die in it? Either way, things are hard for this waitress. And um halfway around the world, there is a prince from a principality. I'm not even sure if this works right. Because if the prince is supposed to be a king and it's a principality, isn't the principality run by a prince or princess? It's not an actual. Ugh. Yeah, I'm. It's still a royal Christmas movie. Either way, this guy doesn't want to, shall we say, be forced into a marriage with somebody he's never met or is even in love with. So he takes off to America uh, to. Apparently, he was going. It's one of those things where he winds up going to the same town this waitress was, and the car he rented wound up having a bit of a problem. And the tow guy couldn't do anything about it because it was a rental. Well, anyway, this prince is incognito, meets the waitress, and yeah, the waitress's little sister, who is one of the reasons things are not going so hot, is playing a little royal matchmaker, although I don't think she knows it yet. Well, either way, the little sister is trying to get her big sister, the waitress, to go out with somebody who's not a used car salesman. So there's all that. And this prince helps uh, give people better things. He gets advice. He buys flowers. But that ex-boyfriend is a bit of a problem. He is looking for any reason to get the prince out of his way so he can, well, he wants to claim the waitress as his own so he can sell off the restaurant and have her settle with him and stay put, stay in the town she wants to leave. Um, I don't know about you, but I don't like the ending of that. I don't like his endings. I do not like that kind of ending. Instead, yeah, there are so many things. Oh, uh, advice, trains, what else? What else? What else? Oh, I almost forgot. There was a toboggan scene in there, and the prince, oh, toboggans and snow angels, and this is another movie you will have to watch because I don't want to ruin it, but yeah, it's a royal Christmas movie, and the girl or the guy or both wind up together in the end, like always. Well, we'd hope they'd wind up together in the end, right? And like every Christmas, the royal Christmas movie, something always happens at at the very end to, that makes everything not so hunky dory. But there's so much I skipped over because I didn't want to talk about too much. But if you don't want to watch it, fine. Uh, you might be one of those ones who like the non-traditional Christmas movies, or or uh, maybe you'd rather have actual traditional movies like, I don't know, A Christmas Carol. But I hear that would be better off as a book. I could be wrong. I've never read them. Either way, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas Eve and Christmas Day when it shows up. And I think I've talked your ears off long enough. So I'm going to leave you all with this. If you have been enjoying my content, please feel free to leave a like and or subscribe. You can also leave a comment down below in the comment section. Be sure to hit that notification bell because YouTube doesn't always like to share. Be safe, be healthy, Merry Christmas, and as always, be true to you. Amena, signing off.